I'm confused. I asked if I needed to record myself, and you're like, okay. Well, because I was talking about recording myself for the stream, for the re-upload.
I can hear myself in the stream.
Oh.
I'm just stating.
Can you hear me?
Wow.
Hello? I don't know why you wouldn't be able to hear me. Oh, I can hear me now. Okay.
Neat.
Fine, I will. What's up, YouTube? We are live. Well, we're not live on YouTube, but we are live over on Twitch, currently playing Doki Doki. And this will be hopefully uploaded without any troubles. So hopefully you guys enjoy us playing through some more Doki Doki.
Yay.
Oh, with me is Suna and Doodle. Maybe you're just floating there, being silent. Who knows?
It's still nice to say something about the other people part of the stream. Okay. No, just Yuri. No. No, that's Yuri. No. Fuck, it is Yuri and then Natsuki, I believe.
Alright, we ready to jump in?
Rude. Rude.
Oh.
I can physically see you muting me. Turning me down, I should say. As opposed to other times? Well, you stuck. I'm not saying gibberish. I guess I could just say gibberish.
I was gonna say gibberish.
Gibberish, gibberish, gibberish. That's how I speak when I'm drunk. Fuck you.
Oy vey.
No.
Alright. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let gibberish catch up to me. Oh, I don't like that.
Oh my god, I love this game. I forgot how glitchy these bitches are.
I don't like this. It's an ordinary day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I have always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. What's up?
Whoa,
You are.
you just went
That was all
total
you and
robot.
gibberish.
You were
Are you in Doki Doki now?
He's taking inspiration from them.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna have to
think
give
he's in the
Suna a
game.
minute. Because he's still so glitchy.
I wonder how robotic we sound to him.
Oh, I've got no idea. I mean, I guess I could hear through the stream.
True.
Nope, we're fine on the stream. He just glitched the fuck out on us.
Yeah. It was nice knowing you, Suna. Looks like you're the next one.
Wait, don't say that. He's the one who's doing the stream.
Yeah, still nice knowing him. Oh, so Noodle, have you seen the Minecraft movie?
No, not really. I don't really plan on it, to be fair.
Oh,
There you are.
there he is.
I'm right here. I'm better than God. I hope so. My God, I'm already Jay's left-hand woman.
What gibberish are you saying?
It's not gibberish. I'm just thinking about my friend and my band of idiots.
Why are you his left hand is my question.
Because his right hand is his femboy.
Okay. I don't know what to... Alright. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever. What? Yeah, maybe. Were they pretty? Out of how many?
Girls ran the anime club at my high school.
One was Blasian or Asian? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
In my high school, girls ran anime club until the Super Smash Bros. Took over and we were forced to find somewhere else. They were the same grade as us. What do you mean?
They can hunt younger people.
You know what? That's fair.
Alright. Well, I'm sure she knows that part.
Well,
Of
yeah.
everybody being a pedophile in the community. Alright, the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs? There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Who reads this?
Yeah.
Lounge?
No. Oh, it's Monica. So
Oh,
it's
Jesus
Suna.
Christ. Monica? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh my God, same.
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Really? You quit?
Moved me freshman year. Me when I moved to tennis.
You guys did that on accident, right?
Maybe. Yeah, that's how people know about your fucking club, you loser.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
God, we're all fucking stuttering.
Oh, I don't like this. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
Right, that's so fucked.
In what? Losing heroines? You mean like losing the drug? Get it? Because it's heroin. Well, I can see that. I know, I was still making the joke. Yes, I do. I was just making the joke.
Are you sure?
Noodle appreciated it.
I did not pity laugh. I don't pity laugh. I don't pity laugh for bitches. No, I don't. How rude.
She just called us bitches.
I said I don't for bitches.
Right. So you don't pity laugh for us, which makes us.
You can't say. Oh wait, you can't say that to it. That's who's embarrassed.
Wait, really?
It is. There's words and pictures and plot.
Words, pictures, and plot. A member's a member. Did Monica say she? Hmm. Poor man's making us read all his lines. So Noodle, while he's distracted, what were you saying about the Minecraft movie?
I don't remember. I was in the middle of taking a rip.
You said you weren't gonna go see it? Are you not
Yeah,
artistic enough?
I don't really. It's not that I'm not artistic enough. I just don't see an interest.
It's interesting. Or a
I
couple
mean,
parts that got me
there's
laughing.
a couple of parts that I care about, but like, I also don't really give a shit.
I don't know why, but in the beginning, when they all go through the portal and the black lady hits Jason Momoa in the face, it got me laughing so hard. What?
Why? What do you mean? Because you are Monica, not me. That's oh well. Get a moment to stop for a minute and chat.
Yeah. Talk about current events.
Yeah. The other one, she snaps her neck.
Jesus Christ, you people are
Yeah,
violent.
let's go.
I mean, I guess so, but I don't know. I already forgot everybody's names.
Whack.
Well, I
Let's
guess
go
I
to
have
this
no
one.
reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. It's nothing really. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh, I don't like
Uh?
that.
A guest? What a cunt.
Uh, all words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
She fucking wants.
What? No, I'm not.
No. Natsuki.
Girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first year student.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Natsuki looks like she's Natsuki looks like she's directly looking at her boobs.
Girls have a few desks arranged around to form a table. Oops. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
God, we're all stupid today.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
They're hard to program people. It's hard to program people. Like you, Monica. That's not true, but sure. Uh, so apparently they're all 18.
Says who?
Says the fucking wiki.
The wiki
Says the
just wants to
fucking
make it seem okay to like these women.
I looked really quickly because I was just really curious. This is 18.
Yeah, whoever wrote that wiki just doesn't want to be a pedophile.
Me? Yeah.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal.
The
Monica
statement
must
was
have
made
worked.
by the creator of
Yeah, he just didn't want to be seen as being.
yeah. He put it on the subreddit. That was like, oh, they're all 18.
Yeah, bullet BS. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Yeah, they've stated this before. Oh wait. My dumbass not looking at the
Oh my
dialogue.
god! Noodle.
I know, my brain for a minute. I'm sorry.
Noodle's like, man, all these conversations seem super familiar. Why did we have these before?
It's not that. No, I got a DM that like really fucked me up for a minute. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. No, it happened on Discord.
We both need to stop looking at your phone.
It happened on Discord. Leave me alone.
Could have been Noodle's mom.
Somebody made a threat. Anywho, not important.
Whoa,
After
what?
all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
No, it's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know?
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Noodle.
Sorry. So, Lounge, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that couldn't change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build the okay. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
Oh, I think my finger clicked without
Yeah.
even thinking about it.
It's fine. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. I think my brain was starting to listen to the music too much and was starting to click on the beat with it. She seemed so reserved. Yeah. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
Mood, babe. Mood. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
What is happening, Noodle?
I'm having ooh, no, I'm having a real bad time. I just finished Call of Duty Cold War and I'm just having a bad time. Anywho,
Man, I'm gonna act like I know what you're
hold on.
talking about. Okay.
Please, I'm trying to gain my composure again. Don't say that. I'm already so sad.
Well, I almost brought Noodle up the other day at work, but then I was like, I don't
What?
know, I don't remember who I've told about the podcast and not. Cause
Crazy, you're more than
Ghost
welcome
came
to.
up. Ghost came up, and I
My
almost
husband.
was like, I almost said like, oh, my coworker writes fanfic about Ghost and the other dude.
It's soap. His name is Soap.
Ah, I
Oh,
was
Nick.
right. Yes, I came up
Yep.
with that, and I was
Soap.
like, I think his name's Soap.
It is Soap. Yep.
I'm so proud.
John Soap McTavish. Anywho, isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, add the red bell.
You are saying words.
I know. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I honestly coward. Oh, what's that? Little bitch, just saying that to me.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. The who? What's he?
You know, it's more pronounced in anime.
I was going to say, to be fair, I don't look up pronunciations, so it's whatever I say in my head. Oh, I'm probably butchering everything.
Crazy. Nani? Haha. You said that so forceful. Damn.
Natsuki, you write your own poems? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Natsuki averts her eyes. Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Staring that level of writing takes more than just a level of confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing that even the deepest reaches of your heart. Me writing slow burn fanfic. Mm.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Oh. Mm.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Mm. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems that It seems like a good step for us to take. Don't you agree as well, Lounge?
Hold on, there's still one problem. Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
I'm sorry, I thought.
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. Hmm? I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh, Ayu's here. We have 10 minutes.
Noodle? What was that? Yeah, that'd be fun, right?
Ayu's look at chat. You really did scare me for a moment.
Thanks, I guess.
Class, yeah, sure. Oh, fuck. Nah, I'm fuck you up. Shut,
It's
shut
because
up.
it's a lie, Suna.
'Cause
It's
it's
all a lie.
in
Yes, but
in
then you can't. Then they can't loot over these characters because they're all like 16 or younger. People are pedos. That's all I gotta say. Monica looks over at me once more.
it's me. I'm Noodle. Sorry.
What? Yes, you are Noodle.
No, I'm looking at the Twitch chat. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I really can I really impress this class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Oh, sorry. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. We have two wolves in chat. Don't do it, Asuna. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Wait,
Yes. Color
did you not get that from the first time we played through this?
Don't lie. Just lie to me. Lie to me, because I truly love this game. This is probably within my top 50.
I don't think you realized that it was every day. No, this seems to take all of the events happen in
Mine
like
was
the
only
span
once
of
a
a
week.
week.
My anime club was only once a week. But tennis was every day. I was on the tennis team and that was every day. There was no rest. I had to be in that bitch.
All right, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. All right, Noodle. You're
Do you
done.
want?
Oh,
Oh yes, read it. Read it.
okay.
Can you hear me?
Do I scroll or do I click?
That's it. That's the whole poem.
That's it?
That's the whole poem. Yeah, it's Natsuki. That's Natsuki's poem. She's trying to call it to you. All right.
That's
So you have two
terrifying.
choices.
I don't like this.
You have two choices. Do you want to do only Natsuki's words because she's not here? Not Natsuki. Sayori's words since she's no longer here, or do you just want to do Yuri?
Just Yuri.
Okay.
Azel, I think it was the emote you used.
Weird. Frightening. Lightning, fever, frightening. Sorry.
The problem is that Azul used emotes, and that's what the bot freaked out about.
Raindrops.
Wait, what happens if
Pancake.
you pick Natsuki's words?
I think pick Sunny. No. Which one is hers? Sadness. Fuck, which one is hers? Because when you
Well, you're
pick
such a
her word-
liar.
Shut up! Oh my goodness. I fuck up once or twice and I'm being chastised. When you click one of her words, her character pops up in the bottom corner.
Well, you're not picking her words, clearly.
Well, obviously, because I don't pick her route, I only pick Yuri. I love Yuri.
You got problems. Show Natsuki some love.
Maybe. Advocate. Advocate. Stop. I'm crying. Ah, yeah, thank you. Supported.
Alu, you're a cheater.
Effigilt.
Don't support Noodle.
Effigilt?
Effulgent?
I don't know how to say that number.
I don't know. It's a big word.
For sure it is. Yes.
It's got 3 syllables, I think.
No, I
Huge.
know that word. Slut.
What's up, Noodle?
Oh no.
A fake Pokemon card opening stream? What do you mean a fake? Oh, you're meaning the digital packs. I was like, what do you mean?
Oh.
Fair.
Defeat. Whirlwind.
What word?
Whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
Graveyard. Fickle.
Yeah.
Yes. There's one where they're all crazy.
You're thinking about this way too late.
Unending. Oh no. Heaven
I think
sent.
Alu is saying we should do the fake Pokemon card openings.
Heaven sent. Analyst. Analyze.
Analysis.
Destiny.
You said Destiny?
Yeah. Agonizing.
I didn't say it, Alu. It was Pseudo.
Ambient.
Or that, or you sound like a white guy.
Dream. I sound like a white guy. Lamau.
There.
Oh my god. Disown. Eternity.
What does Doki Doki mean, or is that just this
Cute.
game thing?
Cute. Cute.
I'm pretty sure Noodle's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, see. I must not read any like cutesy manga then, because everything I read when it's a heartbeat, it goes but
Yeah, mine's go bump bump. Mine goes bump bump.
Oh. Eh.
Extraordinary.
Your popcorn.
Tenacious.
Wait, this one, Noodle. You gotta find Natsuki's word or words,
You want
because you
her?
failed twice.
Oh my god.
Because she made me pick what's her faces twice.
I disagree. Pick Joy then.
I bet you're wrong. Oh,
Wait.
I don't know if you were wrong. I don't know. I was only quick enough to scan the bottom left, and I didn't see her there.
And remember, I have to go to the bathroom really fast.
Oy vey. I know, it's probably mostly you and I reading anyways. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, well, I was very confused on where you were going. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can't you update it on OBS? Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Do you only have one monitor, or do you have two? Ah, the music's getting all weird. I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, the game music gets really
The music's
scary.
getting like it goes slow and then gets really fast. It's really I don't like it.
Look at them! They're starting to tilt. The room is tilting.
Oh crap!
The room is tilting. Yes, it's very slowly tilting. Oh, look at
Oh
Monica. She's over
Jesus
the words.
Christ! I was
What's the
gonna
word?
say, dang, you're committing to this. He's-
Monica.
Atsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Swiftly
Image.
defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Sorry, Lounge. We'll make sure to put your comfort first.
Oh! I just saw the background.
What happened? What?
Look at the background. The poster.
Oh. Oh.
Suna, did you put the right like flags on this stream, by the way?
I didn't
Jesus.
realize. We'll put your. I already said that. We'll put your comfort first, and then he pointed it out.
I sorry, my brain didn't hear you say anything. I just heard Suna gasp, and then I looked, and then I was
That
like,
was
"Oh
me
shit!"
gasping. What do you
No,
mean?
Suna gasped first. I thought he noticed it. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, might as well interested in picking up a book or to read.
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Okay. I just felt like it. Well, as vice president and all. The vice president's right behind you, bitch. That I should help you get started on
What?
something you
Don't
might
say
like.
that. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out.
So did you not notice the poster before?
I didn't notice it in this particular moment. I'm sure I did when I was playing it in like 2000 something.
Fair.
So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it might keep your attention if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
I gotta
I
eat it.
enthusiastically take the book.
Oh. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
What?
They're not reading together.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Okay.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine.
I think this is how it played out the first time.
If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place.
Oh my god. I just looked up from the words.
Oh my god. Soon as Lulu left at the wrong point.
I'm just happy the poster's back to normal.
But I'm just rereading this a bit, so.
Is she rereading it? Can she see the book?
How
That's the
far will
book
it
you
go?
gave me, right? Is it still going? Oh my god, it
It's
is
still
still
going. I
drifting
wonder if it'll
away.
go off screen. I wanted to reread some of it.
Oh, it's back.
Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story. Bitch,
Tuna,
fuck
you
you.
missed it. Yuri's eyes started to wander. Ah. Oh, lovely. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway?
Well,
It's smut.
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, Yuri is Noodle. I look at the cover of the book.
What a beautiful comparison. What? I'm the
She's
same
probably
height as her.
Noodle's height.
I agree.
Well, I'm sure at 18, quote unquote, Noodle also had smaller boobs.
That is incorrect.
Well, then
I,
at her,
I was a D at 13. I left high school at a D at an E
I bet you those
at
are
an
D's.
F. Anywho,
I don't know. It's hard to tell with anime boobs. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
basically, it's about this religious camp that turned into a human experiment prison bitch. Stop! Ah! And people got. Don't
I don't think
wait. Hold
Outlast
on.
was out at this point.
Uh, hold on. Let me go. Sorry. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Hold on.
I
Oh, that
can't
game
remember
actually.
if this is the book that she described the first time or not.
It is not. But the faculty gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. Oh, Jesus Christ, bitch. Oh my
Did
god.
when did? Oh yeah,
When
I'm,
did Whistleblower come out?
for some
When did
reason in my
Whistleblower DX
brain,
come out?
Doki Doki Literature Club came out in like the 2000s. With the O's or the zeros or the knots or whatever they call it.
The hose. Uh-oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. Bitch, the book, I mean. Oh, yeah? Not
Yo,
the
that's wild.
limb. Shoddy!
Noodle, she really is like you.
That's like Ryota.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Uh,
Noodle, you dying over there?
I'm just trying not to laugh. Ah. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, lad? I don't expect anyone to be.
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. He didn't know that before this story.
She's so she's
She's
the
so
best.
shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Shout A! When horrible things happen, not just because somebody wants to be evil. Ah, Shotty, don't say that. But
Oh,
because the
Jesus
world is
Christ.
filled of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. I'm rambling hard.
What the heck?
Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess that's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, oh! I gotta forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. And it's a literature club after all.
Ah, that's. Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but
Ha ha. What are you saying? Oh.
uh
Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I'd put into
oh
my bag.
no.
Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Uh yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
That's I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just not something I'm very used to. That is reading with company of someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
All right.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just oh my god, shot A.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean,
Uh-huh. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of us. Of
uh,
them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Okay, you got a girl. Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Uh, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the page. Book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready
Uh,
to turn the page?
sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. Oh, I heard tropey. It's probably at least I can do since you're being so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little
Hmm.
bit.
Eh? Oh my god, her facial expression. Holy shit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about. Oh, Sade. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Her lack of limbs.
Something else?
And never mind. We didn't get that far yet. Oh, I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling all right?
Eh?
Yuri's been a bit little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little.
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Oh no.
All right, don't push yourself. Yuri stands
Okay,
up and practically rushes out of the classroom.
so real quick, there is a trigger warning if you if you can't handle self-harm. Just I have to spoil that. This is I'm barely certain it's this part.
What on earth was that about? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? No, nothing. All right, if you say so. Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki first. Told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Hmm? What? Harsh. I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Noodle.
Eagles can fly. Michael,
Michaels.
monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. And that's about it.
Okay. I like it. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Because she's fucking submitting.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Call of Duty.
Noodle, stop thinking about Ghost and Soap.
I'm thinking about Adler. Thank you very much. I've grown to a terrible taste.
Yeah, Repo might be the better option.
Missile Lab. Earth.
Tuna?
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, I understand.
Mm-hmm. I love playing zombie.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. They're all 18, don't worry about it, Suna. Months in a year. Yeah. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Kind of
Words are hard.
embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
What a mood.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Have fun and be safe, Red. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
Mood me, bitch. Mood, bitch. Duh. Indie game, go fuck yourself. Hey! I watch Ray. I love him. That's my teenhood. I uh, I'm gonna have a drink. I don't care.
This is wild.
Mood. Oh.
Hmm.
Not me. Shut up! No, finish fucking reading.
Suddenly, the door opens.
I'm back.
Beautiful.
Did I miss anything?
I think she's opening a piece of candy.
Already? I'm sorry for being late. Also, I'm opening a fruit roll up.
Ah, I was right. She was opening something.
Alright, trash ass candy, fuck you! I am drinking. I have booze in front of me now.
Do you have the ones that give you tongue tattoos?
Yes, I do! We got aliens on them!
Woo!
Thanks, Monica. Fuck you. I was supposed to get my poem. I suppose I should get my poem now. Yeah, bitch. All right, let's read this poem.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Mo-
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole and wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
Deep.
It.
Was it open? Hmm?
I tried to have a
Very
wavering
freeform,
voice through that shit.
if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. No, my brain skipped a beat and erased the moment.
Hadouken.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
It's almost like I
An epiphany?
removed the obstacle of the friend in my way. Honestly. Honestly. Honestly.
Because then it wouldn't be sad.
Or yandere.
Does in this game. God.
Or pansexuality.
Me writing fanfic? I will fucking eat you, Monica. Honestly, she's thinking we're using fountain pens. This whore. Right?
I got an ad for a clicker fountain pen the other day.
Weird. That's the kind of clicker I thought you were gonna say.
Like a clicky pen, but it was a fountain pen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I watched the ad through to the end. They didn't show the pen at all, and I was like, I don't trust this at all.
Then it's fake. God, how long is this fucking game?
Okay. Gotta use the restroom so bad.
What? Oh,
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
exceptional.
Huh? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
Hmm. Hi. Oh. He's going to hang me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Oh. Oh. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Use your use of imaginary imagery, thank you, and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before. Nah, bitch. I just love you.
Really?
Yeah, I just oh my god.
Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Oh. Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think that the shh, let me finish. I think that the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make this style very deliberate. Fuck you! I was in a groove. I'm gonna take a shot. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter and form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Oh.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not
I'm
sure
not
if
trying to
Yuri is
talk to
apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
I I'm I'm autistic, so I think good. Please do. Pick up the fucking poem, homie. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Why would you put that in chat soon?
Cause he it fucking would've. Anywho, I read it. Click next.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Alright. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last to get replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present day, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Sorry, I have terrible handwriting. Bitch! I can read cursive, you're fine.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read. Bitch, I read that pretty fast. Out of all the poems, that's the fastest I've read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? Bitch, look at Natsuki's. I usually write longer poems. Please don't.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. You like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a bit more mild. A little more mild. God damn, fucking autistic. I'm gonna eat you. Something easier to digest. Yeah, you. I'm gonna eat you, bitch.
Are you into Ghost, Yuri?
Me. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Lounge. Yeah, it's about you, dumbass.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it at all, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is simply being symbolic compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last moments, in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too.
Why? I didn't do anything. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. I didn't put anything, chat. I don't know what you're talking about.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
Uh, you know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Lounge.
Ah, me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Why is the poster back? Poster's back. Oi. This is This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Soda. Did you make me a mod? You should be able to.
Eh? Did you say something?
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Yeah, you gotta open it in the browser.
Cute? Oh, sorry.
No, it is not.
Bitch.
What?
I knew that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. I've been holding it way too long. I'll be right back. Yeah, you guys got this.
Please, I was just trying to take off my makeup. Please. I was doing stuff today. I typically wear makeup, and I also have my air conditioning on, so I was muting myself. What the fuck? I was a normal person today. I was out and about like a normal person. You are such a bitch.
Jeez, what'd I miss? All right. Noodle,
Well,
stop
I
eating
do
fruit by the foot.
have a couple of suggestions. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm hungry and I'm hungry.
Nobody in the club counts. That's what I'm hearing right now.
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style.
She is not a short stack, Red. I hate to break it to you.
I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
She's
And
gonna say
Lounge
the
liked my
N-word.
poem too. You know, she was. Big gamer. He even told me he was impressed by it. I
don't
feel
think
short
Natsuki is a short stack.
Short stacks require boobs and ass, you know, like pancakes. I mean,
They
I guess
require
she is
both the
flat.
short and the stacked, and she is
Yeah.
not stacked. Well, I just mean when you call somebody a short stack, you gotta have something stacked. You read this, Noodle?
Yeah.
Red derailed us.
Yeah.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. 5'8"? That's tall as hell.
Eh?
Okay, this is another person by one of these names. This is a different person than the last time and the time before that. I'm confused.
I don't know where you're getting this information from because I just did like the quickest Google possible. But on the thing, Natsuki 4'11". She's short as hell, and Yuri is 5'5".
Red, you put 5'8".
They are technically short. So they are a short stack. Also, once you hit over 5'5", you are no longer considered a short stack. Or else me at 5'8" would be considered a short stack. Which I'm not. I'm not that short. Under 5'5" is considered short. Shut up. Yeah, that's about right. uh, must hurry.
Yes, Red, Yuri is 5'5", and Monica is 4'11".
Natsuki is 4'11". Monica is different height.
Noodle, did you read these lines?
Yes, you're just
Yuri stands up as well.
maybe you're just jealous that Lounge appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Yeah.
Monica's 5'3". No, hurry! I have tummy ache. You're losing me. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at the wiki. Does not say she is 5'8". You must be converting wrong. Between the CM and the foot. Yeah, Google AI is lying. I'm looking at the Doki Doki Literature Club fandom wiki.
I forgot this from the first part.
Natsuki? This doesn't involve you. No, you're losing me. I have bad tummy ache. Taking out your own securities on others like that. Really acting as young as you look, Natsuki.
Yeah.
Edgy? Sorry, my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. No, they don't. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by dressing and acting cute. The only thing about you is how hard you try.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh. Shit.
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Uh-huh.
Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me, as if she just noticed I was standing there.
Lounge. She's just trying to make me look bad.
Yes, more fast, Monica. What? I don't know what to
Yuri.
do.
Yuri. Yuri. Yuri.
I did what?
Oh my god. I'll be right back. Actually, it's vomit.
Maybe we should cut it after this scene. She's going to vomit. Yes. So we'll wrap this up, and think we might want to finish. Just read your lines, Suna. No, I don't even have a clue what you just said. Oh, wait, that's the girl with the. That's the new game that came out recently. Yeah, I say recently as in this year. Or at least it popped off again this year. Yeah, I have no idea what the story of Me Site is. So, is that another game we're gonna just skip? Because no, thanks. Nope. There's other girls in Me Side. That hurts my brain. I don't understand, but well, you said update the game, and I'm assuming that means like an in-world update. Okay, I think I understand. Sure. All right, read your lines, Suna. I didn't hear you. You're just gonna laugh about that? Okay. Confront. True. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. We already are outside the classroom. Oh wait, no, Natsuki does. Never mind. She quickly runs away. Yeah. Let's just get this scene over with. Once it's over, I'll save it and we'll have to call it a day. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. Let's sigh. I know what you mean. She's saying the word of acting out sigh. I could I could see the smoke coming out of your ears from here. Oh, Jesus. Well, you could save it here. Yeah, it's at the bottom here. Well, I think you're gonna have to survive one more sitting through this. We can do that all in one sitting. Oh, we got to see the first batch of glitches. We'll survive. Yeah, that just means we got more streams to make up for. I can do that. Yeah. Now I'm running home on my way home, so most of those days are covered with my runs. I run home. I only live 4 miles from work. The weather's nice in the morning, so I can run. All right. Yes. Yes.
Hello, sorry. No, only uh no, my tummy hurts. It is hungry.
So
Okay.
that way you don't have to suffer.
Okay.
Bye, Twitch.
Bye-bye, Twitch. Also, can I just point out really fast? I just noticed the tags for the stream. It says podcats, not podcast.
That's Suna's fault.
I just want to point it out. I can't. I just wanted to point that out.
I'm sure somebody has that as a tag that they're looking for.
For sure.
Don't go to Doki Doki High School. That's all I gotta say.
Honestly. They're in
They're
high
in high
school.
school.
They're all supposed to be seniors.
Exactly. All the
They're
more
all supposed to
reason.
be seniors. They're all supposed to be seniors.
All right.